So hello everybody, this is attempt number 2 on a new colorway. The colors I'll be using in this one are purple, lilac, periwinkle, violet, brilliant blue, deep orange, and in these two bottles I'm combining at different amounts the golden yellow, the bright yellow, and the fire red to try to create 2 different shades of orange. So I will not be able to reproduce these colors because I didn't measure anything, of course. I just, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Anyway, Sam's rainbow yarns are just out of the microwave, and I thought since it's not that night, it's not that bad out, I got the windows open, and I will attempt to make the Mafia Mike colorway, coming your way in theaters near you this summer. Yeah, that was totally ridiculous. Alrighty, so we've got the hanks had been soaking for a few hours. Disregard the green on there because that'll be fine, because we're going to be painting these. These are the colors that we're using. It's hard to tell in the bottles, but those are shades of purple in the beginning. Number 5 is a shade of blue, and then the bright orange, or the whatever orange it was, and then I created two different oranges. Well, I have no idea how they're going to come out. Excuse my voice. I'm really this cold has, and then our mop skein, or mop hank here. Yeah, this cold is starting to break up. This, whatever I got, you know what, and it's just dripping down my throat. So my throat, I sound worse, but I feel better. So I'm really curious of the lighter color of the potential orange that I made. And I'm going to go right down the center and just see, yeah, that's orange. I could dig it. Alrighty, so we've got that color. Yeah, we'll go straight across, I guess. So pretty much squirt this on and then knead it with my, roll it and whatnot, trying to get that the dyes to absorb into the fiber. I didn't rinse these out as much. Usually I drain them pretty well with the bath water, and these I let stay a little bit wetter than the other ones. I'm hoping that might help with the absorption and the retention. I have no idea. Again, like I said, this is really just me practicing or learning as I go, basically. So yeah, that's a pretty color. I mean, of course it's going to fade out to almost nothing, but as we've seen with the rainbow ones, it's kind of sad because they were just so brilliant and beautiful. You could see like almost a yellow. I don't know if you could see the yellow. Yep, you can. Awesome. All right, that was almost the whole bottle. So I'm leaving a little bit just in case, because I have no idea what I mixed in that. That's not a measured product. Let me work these in and I'll be back. All right, so I did the first orange that I made where you could see the yellow is bleeding. This almost looks like flames. The second orange, or I attempted orange, but I used fire red, and that actually is turning out red. The colors you're seeing are much more blown out. Mine is a much deeper red here. And then on the end, I use the actual orange. I forgot, bright orange or something like that. I did use the orange on the ends of those. So that's where we're at so far. By leaving more water in the hanks, it's absorbing, but I think it's also diluting the colors. And blues and purples, you have to put a lot more colors in them, dye in it, because they do tend to, yeah, I'm wearing blue gloves. They don't take as well. So I didn't even measure. I just threw globs of stuff in the bottles. All right, I will keep you updated. Alrighty, so that's the brilliant blue. And since blue and red make purple, I blended it in to the red. I may throw, I finished up the blue. The whole bottle of blue is in those because it just wasn't saturating as nicely as I would have liked. All the other colors on here are going to be purples, but he did say he liked orange and blue, but somehow that got in there. A little bit of red, but yeah, I will. I don't even remember what different colors were in the other ones, but by me saying this, help document it for myself as well. All right, I'll be back. And the next color, again, I forgot to jot down what I'm using. I think that was number 4. Yeah, that was number 4. And the paper that I wrote all the colors down, I guess, is upstairs. But this is going to be like a nice light violet. I think this is just actual, whatever the color is that I used on the rainbow one for Sam, I think this is the same color because it's really not grabbing as nicely as I would like. See how it's not really working into the fibers, but I have 3 more colors, so I'll do these ends, one of the colors, and then break up the other 2 colors here. So that should be cool. I might work on this end now, and because depending on how much dye I have, I may end up having to do the remixing orange and putting orange on this end as well. All right, I will be back. Okay, so for my purposes, here's the hank. And the first color that I'm using here was number 4, which is violet. This is brilliant blue. This was a combination of fire red, bright yellow, and golden yellow, which clearly came out very red. So this color here is just a combination of those 2 dyes. This one here is deep orange. And this color here is number 3. This is periwinkle. And then, nope, I lied. This is not deep orange. This is another junky combo that I did that's going to come out very, very light. This is deep orange. All right, so this is periwinkle. So now what I have left is purple and violet. So I'm not sure if I'll do the stripes or, yeah, I think I'll just stick with the stripes. And then I still have this here, which like I said, I might redo a bottle of the orange. So that's for myself well, in case you cared, but that's for myself just for documentation because I don't write stuff down, you know. And so we have, oh boy, first color is purple. I already forgot that one. Oh, whatever. I think it's on the tape. Brilliant blue. And then I had some orange left, so I just threw it in there and those. And then there's violet, periwinkle, purple, and then I added some more orange. So I'm really saturating it with a lot of dye. I'm going to wrap these individually in the wrap, roll them, and then microwave them. That's what I did with the other ones. Not that it did a big deal, but whatever. I'll try that because it needs to be heated. And then I'm going to unroll them and then set them out in the sun for the rest of the day. And I'll rinse them off tomorrow. This is a pretty big process, you know. That's why I really kudos to Daniel and all you dyers because this really is a lot of work. And but it's worth it. Hopefully it will come out really gorgeous. Alrighty, so I'm going to shut this off and I'll be back on in a little bit. Well, in a while after I do what I have to do. Bye. Okay, so Sam and Mafia Mike. Mafia Mike, there's your colorway. Wrapped up in plastic, microwaved for 20 minutes. And now it's going to be sitting in the sun all day today and all day tomorrow, wrapped in the plastic. And then the top one is the combined mop yarn that is totally tangled up, but might send that to you anyway because I use that for both the rainbow for Sam and for Mike for yours. Alrighty, so we'll be continuing on this journey with Mafia Mike colorway. Good morning, yarny peeps and non-yarny peepers, or whatever time it is. So it could be good afternoon, good evening, or good day. Yeah, this morning I'm going to wash out the Mafia Mike colorway. Let's cross our fingers to hope that it doesn't fade too much. And yesterday I also rolled up some more smaller little hanks of cotton. That's one of the cottons there that I was using as a yarn mop, but I dried it up and it looks pretty good, so I'll dye that as well. But I'm going to try with these other cottons. These are about 133 yards each. And I'm going to try to do a dry rub. I was watching Rebecca on Chemnitz, and I'm going to try that with the tie-dye ingredients instead of the acid dye. But I'm going to put you on pause and unwrap one of these and stick it in the dish pan and see what happens. Good luck. Just want to give you, I just unwrapped one, and I wanted to give you a good scan of what it looks like before. Oh, I see a white spot. Before I put it into the, start rinsing it out. Yeah, a little bit of white spots, but what do you expect? All right, so this is going to go in the dish pan. And I'm trying to film this now with my left hand, just so you can see what happens here. Yeah. Not as much dye as I thought. So yeah, definitely having it sit. I mean, there's definitely dye coming out, but nothing like I expected. So I guess with the cottons, it's a matter of having them sit for a long time. And these sat for over 36 hours, I'm guessing. Yeah, okay, cool. I'm excited to rinse all these out. That's going to take a while, so I'll see you in about an hour or so. So, hello again. Yeah, rinsing out the yarn is probably equivalent to tying in your ends after you've crocheted a large item. Such a pain in the butt, but I just wanted to show how faded it got, even though I let it sit all that time. I did, of course, that orange and red is blowing out like crazy, but look at the blue, how that's almost completely gone. The purple is faded so much. I did order the soda ash or ash soda, whatever it's called. What I did use was iodized salt to soak this ahead of time, and clearly that didn't help. So when the ash comes, I'll do some more cotton with the dye and see if, and then again leave it sitting for a long time and see if that makes any difference. But yeah, super disappointed. Like, really, look at the difference there. That's just heartbreaking, really, to me. I really wanted it to stay, you know, darker like that, but oh well, it is what it is. I mean, you know, it's still going to be pretty, but I did want it to be darker for Mike, but sorry. Well, hello there, lovelies. Look at my hair is like electronic. And there's the wind. Anyway, I finished Mafia Mike's colorway. Not happy with it, but it is what it is. So I'm going to flip you around and give you a look. And, well, this is Sam. That's Sweet Mamfa. Yeah, right. Samantha. Sweet Samantha. And then this is Mike's colorway. It really did fade out. It's actually showing like more blue on the camera than it's actually here. It's very muted. Like I said, I believe here before is I did order the soda ash, and I do have, I think, 8 more skeins of this fingering weight cotton. So I will make another attempt. Yeah, the colors are coming out a little bit brighter than they are in real person, so they are definitely more faded than this. But I did my best, and, you know, no harm, no foul. It's still pretty yarn. And I got to get it mailed out to the UK to see my little buddies, and they can play with them and do what they want and create something cool. Anyway, yeah, I'm not giving up. So I'll keep struggling along, and I think I might do wool next, just because I'm waiting for the soda ash whenever that gets here. Anyway, love you guys. Be well, be happy, be you, and talk to you soon.